I did play a little game that is taking over Xbox Game Pass right now,
Indeed.
according to my correspondent Vito. High on Life, and I beat it.
Whoa.
And it's all right.
Does it deserve to be like so popular right now?
I mean, I think it appeals to an extremely wide audience, so it
Okay,
doesn't
broad.
surprise
Okay,
me.
okay.
I haven't seen this, but I thought I read that it was literally advertised on Rick and Morty.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I really, this game is as close as you could get, and I mean this with no like exaggeration, as close as you could get to making a Rick and Morty game without like having to use their license
Or putting those characters in.
and putting those characters in. And take that for whatever it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just, I mean, if you like that, there you go. Game. The other hook of the game, besides I guess the comedy, is the guns, the talking guns. They each kind of have unique ability.
Oh, Tim Robinson's
There's-
a gun? That's funny.
He is a gun. You don't get him till later, and I was kind of disappointed because I think he's funny. I didn't think they used him as much as they could have, or didn't let him go as crazy as I know he could have.
Man, what if you dislike the gun but like the person performing the gun? Like you don't want to use it as part of your arsenal.
Well, luckily I did not run into that problem. But the
Okay.
guns, I mean, they're pretty varied. I mean, they're nothing like crazy. There's a shotgun, a needler, like like a little mini, like I don't even know what to call it, shoot robot gun, like a shoot minion gun.
Let me ask you
Sure.
this.
Then just like a normal handgun.
Did you sit down and watch Demon Wind with the Red Letter Media commentary?
I did actually.
I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to do that when I play the game. I don't think you can find that on YouTube or anything.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, it's Rick and Morty here, Justin Roiland writing it. So some of the bits, at least this is my personal experience. Some of the bits landed, a lot of them didn't, and then some of them really landed. They really did have some cool stuff in there, like the movie theater thing you were saying, and a bunch of other stuff that I just don't want to spoil.
I saw the co-creator Zach Hadel of the co-creator of Smiling Friends. He does a bunch of voices in that game too.
Oh yeah, they got a bunch of people. Yeah, well, both of the people from Smiling Friends.
that's
They have
fucking
Joel Javier. He does a couple of voices.
Joel Haver.
It's
Yeah, Haver. And I'm sure there's some people I
It
didn't
seemed
even
like a
recognize
circle
that
of
were in
people
there.
that all know each other,
Yeah.
including the Red Letter Media people.
So yeah, I mean it's a pretty funny game. As far as like the combat and like the gameplay goes, the shootings, I mean it's nothing standout. It's pretty standard. Kind of reminds me of Bulletstorm, like encourage you to like send enemies up in the air and then like shoot them while they're like juggled. And it's serviceable. There's no point where I was like, "Ah, it sucks."
Probably the most negative commentary I was seeing is a lot of people were saying that it seemed like the combat and the bits were getting kind of old by the end. Like they were expecting this to be like a 4-hour game, but it's not. It's like an 8 to 10 hour game.
Yeah, no, it gets pretty long, and it's even longer if you can kind of explore these areas. And one thing, it's a real, I don't know, it's a real video game type video game, where there's these like literally aliens, but for video game purposes, they're chests that you can break open, and there's tons of them hidden throughout the level, and there's tons you're gonna see in earlier levels that you just don't have the ability to get to, because you don't have like a certain power up or whatever. So, there's tons of exploring, and like some of them are pretty obscure. It's not just like, oh, walk down the path and you'll see them. Some of them you gotta like, oh, is this out of bounds or is this like an area where it wants me to go? So it's cool stuff like that. Overall, I give it 1 thumbs up and 1 thumb, like 40% to the left.
Even knowing it has the Justin Roiland appeal, people love his shit. I was going to get to this in the news. I might as well bring it up now. We kind of alluded to it. The game has surpassed Minecraft and Forza to top the chart as the most popular game on the Xbox Game Pass. That seems like
wild.
insane to me.
Are you powering up?
That is pretty crazy. I was powering up. Well, play it for yourself and decide whether add to those numbers, and then decide whether or not then
It's
it
deserved,
was
yeah.
good to add to them.
I guess they got the Ricky Morty audience. I mean, I
Yeah.
still watch Rick and Morty, but I was like, okay, I'll play it sometime.
You will play it.
I mean, I don't have any hate for Rick and Morty other than the fans are kind of cringe sometimes. But I haven't seen the latest season. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's still, entertaining enough.
Yeah.